Mm.
Well, Landry didn't work. Bella did.
Oh, come on, Dave.
One day, Andy.
Why on earth would you think that Landry would work?
Never.
Okay. Stroke. We're back to normal.
Yes. Well, back to abnormal.
Yeah, no more skins.
Not for a while.
So Dave, it looked like you won that game comfortably. So where was the stress for you? Come on.
There was no stress. The only stress was that the game wouldn't finish because we could not, get a winner on the final hole.
Just kept repeating over and over.
We played it 5 times and then we had a gentleman's agreement to call it quits at that point.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
It was amazing. It finished on 2 birdies on that final hole. So, and it was a tough hole. It really was a great finishing hole. We parred it 4 times in a row, then birdied it 5 times, or the 5th time, and just said that's it. Let's call it quits.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, if one person couldn't win it with a birdie,
nobody was.
Yeah. But no.
But the thing was, I mean, you didn't really give me much chance during that game. I was put to the sword, I felt. But today is another day, and yesterday's golf was quite promising, I have to say.
Was it?
We shall see whether it translates into today's action.
What amused me about watching a bit of that Skins game from last Monday was you couldn't hear Dave's voice at all.
Yeah,
so it was like you were just talking to yourself, Andy. It was hilarious.
Yeah, well, God knows how many others have been like that, because I just checked the OBS recording stuff, and it wasn't using the right bloody microphone device.
So quite often it might be just me and Andy talking.
Yeah, quite possibly. Which is fine, because I don't do a lot of talking anyway.
Oh, Dave, you drop the occasional gem.
Yeah, now and then.
And the occasional swear word.
Oh man, this is interesting.
Yeah, the thing that I noticed about this course is they're not huge greens. And the fairways are quite tight as well.
Yeah. And they're not flat greens.
Not at all.
No.
That's the end of Dave. We've got him covered for the night, Andy.
Yeah, he's mentally shot, and we haven't even got to the first green yet.
We broke him in 2 minutes.
My evil plan has worked.
Right, 177 plus 8, 185. It's got to be the punched 195 iron. It's wind. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Be right.
Oh, baby. Wow.
You got to make up for what your team did today, Dave.
What happened to my team today? They were supposed to win.
They got done. They got done by 3 or 4 goals.
I'm glad I forgot to watch it now.
Yeah, it would be very disappointing for you.
Is that against Collingwood?
Yeah.
Buckley's last
game, yes.
Of course they were going to lift their game for that. Fairy tale finish. Just hang on to the edge. Or not.
No. Well, we have varying degrees of success on the whole.
Yeah.
Oh, this is wrong. All right, pitch might work here. No!
Might or might not.
Fuck.
Wow, that went a long way, didn't it?
Did it ever? All right.
I don't know what. Maybe you hit a sprinkler head cover or something, Dave. Shouldn't have gone 50 odd yards. pretty good.
Should get away
In
with
fact,
it.
very, very good.
What's referred to as a good bird, but good bogey.
5-8. I don't want that. That's not great. Oh. Do you know, I hate that when you just hover the cursor just above the continue and you get the same shot comes up.
It is.
Is it? Is it? It is. That's a statement there.
Handy start.
Yeah, well,
It is a handy start.
first putt I've had for 10 days. Pretty happy.
Well, that was fortunately very straight. Dave's will be okay as well. Yeah.
Andy, has the price of pets like that, dogs and cats, become more expensive in England in the last year or two?
I believe they have. Yes.
Have you heard of a brand of dog called Kelpie?
Kelpie.
Yeah.
No.
It's
hang
an
on.
Australian dog. They're used to herding sheep and stuff like that. They're a farm.
Right. Yeah.
But, you know, they also can be purebred like any other dog, and they've got lines and papers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was a Kelpie auction yesterday, and the best price was $35,000.
Well, it doesn't surprise me because I've seen like English trialing sheepdogs.
Yeah.
They can get the good ones can go up to 20,000 easily.
Similar then. Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea dogs could be that expensive. I mean, I thought racehorses cost that much to buy.
Yeah, mind you, it's a working dog, Dave. They'll get their pound of flesh out of it.
Or it's probably just some multi-millionaire's pet.
No. It's definitely a working dog, that one.
Oh, okay. So it's like buying a tractor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I suppose in that context it makes more sense.
But it definitely was a record price.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to get rid of Mum's cat in a couple of weeks. I'm going to put it up for 15 grand and see what happens.
So you don't want it?
I do not want a cat. I can't have a cat here, Dave. Imagine a bird perching on the balcony on my 7th floor
And
railing.
the cat goes flying over
Dives
the
at
edge.
it. Suddenly it has to become it's not going to end well. Let's just say that.
I'm not sure whether this is going to come out. I'm going to try it. No, it didn't.
And of course, still the rough. Yeah.
It's still in the rough, yes. Which idiot chose a course that was difficult to hit the fairways?
Very good question. Quite happy with that. I think long's horrible on this hole.
Yeah, you're actually probably in the ideal spot there. Because you don't want to be left either.
No, there's a lot of bad spots.
I don't want to be left, right, long.
See two other balls right next to mine. he hit the 146? I don't think so.
No, it was the punched 134.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I was going to say 146 would be out the back somewhere.
Yeah, and with a horrible shot.
Right, well, let's see what.
It's a good line in.
It is a good line in. Oh.
Yep.
That was a great line.
Oh, come on. No. Stop.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's cruel.
Well, it's actually not too bad. My fear was it was going to actually run off the green. I can cope with that.
Wow, look at this. It's got to be a flop. Nothing else makes any sense at all.
Well, it needs to.
Not enough.
Not
Done
enough.
what Dave did. I know.
Exactly the same thing.
Wow.
Let's see if Andy
come
learns.
I learned nothing. Oh,
So-
go on. Why not? Yeah, go on. Go back to where you were in the first place.
Wow. That's what I was afraid was going to happen.
Well,
Fine. I'll have another crack. Jesus.
Oh. That was fun.
it was fun.
That is one tremendous pin position.
Oh, that's the way to get a par.
Oh, Andy, come on.
Aren't we looking like a bunch of idiots, Dave?
Yep.
Yeah, I was all over the place. I was going to tidy the putting stat up.
We've had a nice swing.
Oh, well done.
Great putt, Dave.
Jesus, it was moving all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have thought that result would have been. That's tidied things up very nicely.
Ever.
Oh, no, 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 no. Stay there, stay there. Stay there, stay there. No, it's not. Ah, bollocks.
Well, you can't see if you get a free drop there.
Okay, well, I've got a drop. That was a poor shot. See, I can't remember this course having any water on it, but obviously there is.
You just had a solid reminder of that.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, I've done the same thing.
I think you have.
Right.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, you're a
that landed really
disgrace.
softly.
Go on. You can call it a disgrace, I'll take it.
No, I'm.
I didn't name there.
The sentiment was there, but I'm not going to say it.
Keep it in your back pocket for another time.
Yeah, for another.
I'm sure there'll be another.
Oh, you
Oh,
turd!
it's like-
Oh,
God, it's all happening today, isn't it?
Of course.
effing disgrace.
Get up.
Oh,
Gutsy
Ooh.
play, but it's paid off.
Yeah.
Good chance of up and down from there. I've really only got one shot, and that's a really double chopped 5. Chopped it too much.
Oof, me too. I thought for a minute you weren't going to get over the.
That would have been very embarrassing.
It would have been, but it wasn't.
Oh, I'm not in the sand. I thought I was going to do a splash shot there, but no, it's a flop. Does look deeply plugged, Dave.
yes.
Can't even see your club.
Wow.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Yeah, fucking nowhere. The plugs blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't plug against the face. It just, you never get anywhere.
Well.
Suddenly, Andy's looking to square the hole. I don't have a minute to chip this.
Shit. That was a bit clumsy.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's exactly covering themselves in glory yet.
We're covering ourselves in something.
Yeah.
Glory.
Indifferent.
Yes. We'll let our viewers work out the word.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the
Oh. Not my night tonight, clearly.
well, a bogey was all I deserved. This is a beautiful looking hole, this.
Wow. get the wind to drop. Yes. No, it picked up.
Oh. Oh my God, disaster.
Well, it was on 3 miles an hour, and then I hit, and I look up, and it was 13 miles an hour.
Wow. Well, what are you going to do?
I've got an as it lies, no penalty from down the
Right.
bottom of the cliff. I'm going to take it.
Oh, this is exciting.
It is exciting. We'll see whether I regret it or not.
Oh, Christ.
Well, that club was going to make it.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, it stopped. You got the free drop as well, Andy?
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna
All right.
take a huge
There's
risk
a lot
as
of
well.
excitement happening.
Oh God.
Come join us, Dave.
I'm going to try not to.
That's better.
It's
Oh,
gone.
well, that.
My plug on
Oh, it hit. No, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't.
For a minute, I thought it was going to.
We were
How
half
are you
American.
going to get that up there?
What do you mean, how can I? It's easy. You just got to hit a full shot with 64 maximum loft.
God almighty.
And just pucker your cheeks and go for it. Yeah.
Oh! Is it going to let you have another free drop?
Andy's shot looks worse. Don't like the look of that one, but then again, it's not as far. So you're a chance.
Yeah.
I'll flop my work.
Lovely shot. Lovely.
Oh, I was on the prayer mat there. Because the trouble is, if it didn't if it didn't get out, where was it going to re-drop me to?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God almighty, this is proving a tough course.
I imagine it with Stormy or something.
No. Whatever you do, Dave, don't take some steps and throw yourself off the cliff.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Very easy option.
Well, I've got out of jail big time there. In fact, to be honest, I can't believe I'm having hit it into the ocean effectively twice. Oh no, I don't want to go too far, but never mind. Bugger.
Yeah, I do not want that. 23 to there. The perfect 7 would probably, which I don't have.
Well, my initial theory that it was going to be difficult to hit fairways, difficult to hit the greens, appears to be holding quite true at the moment.
Yeah, those small greens are really doing it for us. Looks like a 195. Straight out of the Dave playbook.
I toyed with the idea of the 7, but what's the point? Come on, wind. Oh, Jesus.
It's another bunker.
Super impressive tonight. I've used up all my skill in the last few games.
This is what happens if you throw all your eggs in one basket, like you did against me last Monday, Dave. You can be a little bit sort of spent, bankrupt even, when it comes to the next.
Oh, and then I played Dave's round today as well.
Yeah, I think the phrase is there's nothing left in the tank.
Oh, man.
Well, you got me quite nicely in the end, Dave.
Well, it was hard work because you had that 5-stroke advantage, and halfway through that first 9 I've gone, I can't catch him.
Yeah, but the hand grenades just wore me down. There were too many.
Too many hand grenades, too much water.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen.
There was a lot of excitement.
Yeah, it was. I thought I thought your front 9 was pretty good. You like you say, your back 9, you just sort of went off it a bit.
Yeah, I did start to fray around the edges, as they say.
But the thing is, your round absolutely demonstrated me why I don't like playing Tour Pro often, because you just get these horrible sort of almost sort of hand grenades. Doesn't take much to do it.
Yeah. Well, it was the wrong course to play Tour Pro, Dave. Too much water.
Of course it was the wrong course. Why else would I choose it?
Oh,
lovely
Andy.
shot. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Well, my scrambling stat must be pretty good today, because I don't think I've hit a single green yet. Oh, that deserved to go in. Good
Nice
putt.
Oh. It's the only convincing putt I've done all night.
Maybe it's the start of a run, Dave.
Sure, maybe. Well, I couldn't afford to drop any more. I'm on the back foot well and truly at the moment.
Well, you've steadied from your early roughness, so who knows? Long way to go.
Yes.
This course is going to encourage a lot of turnarounds. Oh, where the hell are we hitting here?
Well, that might be the first really straight drive I've hit. Yeah.
That is one intimidating drive to look at. You can't see anything.
No, just hit it straight.
And the thing is, it doesn't get any easier when you hit your second shot.
Thanks for that encouragement, Andy.
There's this is an interesting hole layout because it's a split green, as it were. There's a green to the left, and I don't think there's it's part of another hole.
Yeah, I know Pine Valley does that. I can't think of any other course.
That's straight, a good drive as well.
3 on the fairway. That won't be the first time tonight.
And there's not much to choose from. 196, 193. Oh, that's a good line.
I'm
It's a
very happy
great
with
line.
that one.
So you should be.
Beautiful shot. And there's a solid chance of 30 from there. It doesn't look very vicious.
Oh, 190. Unfortunately. Okay, right. That's... Oh, hit it, wind.
Good
Hit
line
it, wind.
too. Oh,
Yeah,
long.
You needed that 13 a fraction earlier.
yeah, I did. Unfortunately, when I looked up, it's dropped.
Just in the
Totally
blink
dropped.
of an eye, so quickly.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it. So I'm going to hit the 195 club. It should be enough in theory. Happy with the hit. Mind feels.
That could be as good as Dave's.
The wind
And
picked
it
up at
is.
the right time to make it perfect.
Ooh.
Oh, 68. Come on. Trundle down. Oh, thank you, Dave.
Yes.
Show me the way that.
Oh!
Oh,
Beautiful.
God, I thought that was going to miss.
I
It was
thought
never
that was,
going in, was it?
no, I thought it was going to sling. Look, I'm leaning off to the left big time then, willing it in, but
Must have almost fallen out of your bloody chair.
Ah,
Well, this is a pretty big hole for Dave. He's made some moves here.
he has.
well, only against Andy.
Yeah, mine was pretty stress-free.
Yes, I've gone backwards against a pair of you. Wow, this is I get the impression with this course that he's literally gone and planted every single bush or whatever by hand. He hasn't used much of a cloning technique.
You wouldn't be far wrong, Andy. I remember when he was talking about building this course, and he spent more hours on it than I think any other course that he's made. But the thing that drove him crazy was those little circles around the
holes.
hole. And the thing was, there's one setting that has to be checked or unchecked when you first create the course, and he had it toggled wrong, and there's no way of getting rid of those annoying circles.
Yeah.
He tried everything in the book to get rid of them, and he couldn't. And he's one of the best designers, so no one can. I think there's 3 or 4 courses with those little circles.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect them really.
No. Is it the perfect drive? It is. Now let me have a look and see where you 268. Oh. It should be okay. The wind. Get downwind. Get downwind.
Oh, that could be long.
Not be long.
Don't be long. No.
It's long.
Didn't land softly.
The only thing in your favour, it's only 106.
Indeed.
Wind, drop a little bit.
Pity.
Check, but too little, too late. The land is well short of the green. Bounce up. Just don't get it wrong. Oh, I've got it wrong.
Oh, Davo.
What on earth were you trying to do there?
I was chopping the 120 club because I didn't think the 105 had 8% power loss. It just didn't feel like it would get there. And I didn't want to be down in those railway spikes no matter what.
Nice shot.
Beautiful, Andy.
Oh, I'll tell you what, mind. I hit the 105 there. I was lucky.
Yeah.
I was thinking, please don't be a 95% shot. I wanted a full shot.
Well, that's why I hit the bloody 120. Didn't help me.
I think that's the first green I've hit.
Sure, our viewers are impressed.
Good work, Dave.
Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, it doesn't. Oh, it's getting worse. Not as flat as I would have liked.
Good pace.
Oh!
Oh, lovely putt.
Oh, man.
What an adventure that was.
Ah.
Ooh, show me the line, Andy.
Bollocks.
I think the word that you're looking for is bollocks.
It, oh, this is awful.
Looked awful.
Well,
I hit it firm.
It did.
It needed to be hit firm.
It didn't help me much. Yeah, there you go. Inside right edge firm. That's my thinking. Also hit it firm.
Well, we've all got a par on it.
Yep, in different ways.
Yeah, I was thinking there might be a 3, 4, and a 5 on that hole, but it wasn't to be.
So over the last few years, Andy, I've assiduously been collecting various TV shows that I want to watch. And I've got and books, and I've got about 2.5 terabytes of stuff. And I went to the folder the other day, and Windows 10 informed me, you don't have permission to access this folder.
Wow.
And it said, click here to access the folder as administrator. So I clicked here, and it goes, you don't even have access as administrator to look at this folder. And I'm going, this is like 5 years work, 2.5 terabytes. And it's just told me I can't see them. I'm freaking out. I eventually solved the problem with some, I won't even bother to explain the arcane DOS commands I had to do. But Dave, I was going to ask you, why would Windows 10 do that to me? What would cause that?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Well, thank you for the answer.
Yeah, no, if it was working one day and they're not working the next, who knows?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
No, I don't. I do not have an answer for that.
I thought it was ransomware or something initially because it made no sense. All the other folders on that drive I could access, just not the TV folder.
Oh, I just got to check something.
He's gone off to check his TV folder on his PC, and for sure, Dave.
I threaded the needle.
You did. And what is this iCackles command that I did? You know that command?
I do know the iCackles command. Now that's not a command I would use lightly, but it is used to set security permissions and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never had to use it myself.
Well, the person who said use it didn't say it was risky. Was it risky?
No, it's not risky. It's just a very powerful command. That's all.
Yeah. iCackles. Yeah. I love the term.
Right. Oh. Nothing is just from first turret. Yeah. Oh, Christ. I'm just not driving straight at all tonight.
I couldn't throw stones. Fine. 22% power. Outrageous. 27% with the 195 club. That's not going to make it. Next club is a 5 wood. God. This might not end well. Right. Fading a 5 wood. Flop 5 wood in. Chopped to about 60%. Zero chance.
Well, the only saving grace. Well, it's a good job I didn't set the greens to firm.
Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be some test.
Oh. He's sitting on top of the bush. Trouble is, this has got a...
That could be a Danny Workers.
Oh, ouch.
Does look uncomfortable, Andy.
That's because it is.
Could impale himself on his own golf club if this goes wrong, Dave.
He's done all right.
It bounds. Tried to bound. This is a bad kill now.
This is tough. Stop.
I don't know how much advantage it is, Dave. Because I can't putt it. I've got to play a flop, a 14-foot flop stop. Can never end well.
You could super chip it.
Never.
Oh no. Oh, not enough. That was the 51-foot flop too.
It's definitely a super flop. Oh,
No,
baby.
he's done it.
Oh, wow. That was big. That was very big.
Yes, you're crawling yourself back into the tournament, Dave.
I've learnt from Dave, never give up.
Well, we appear to have come together a little bit more.
It's tightened everything up.
Well, the way we're going, even par might well be the score that gets you this week's virtual jacket.
Yeah, I could see a pos tourney here, and a tough conditions round could really
screw Parkles for the rest of his life.
There'll be breadcrumbs spluttering everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, anyone that shoots a 54, they deserve some tough conditions every now.
The only jacket he'll be wearing after playing here is a straight one.
Oh, I can lend him that, Andy. I have one. Andy might think I'm joking, Dave.
No, I don't think he does. I'll send you some photos, Andy, of Dave in a straight jacket.
That was my 40th birthday or 50th birthday.
Your 50th, Dave. Oh no, was it your 55th? No, it was your 50th.
Yeah, 50th. Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Well, it's on the green, but that's all you can say about it.
It's going to be a testy little.
Not sure you want on the green, Andy.
Parkle didn't enjoy my round at Barford Waters. Everyone else put up a good effort. He fell to pieces.
Oh, maybe Andy's broken him with all the pool victories.
Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what happened this week. I had just so much going on and various things. Thursday came and went without any contact, any emails whatsoever. So yeah. I sort of felt sort of kind of guilty about it. But afterwards I thought, well, hang on a minute, there are two people involved in this.
Exactly. Yeah. So are you normally the driver?
I think I am the driver. I mean, I don't know what he gets up to. I really don't. I mean,
I think he's on Second Life all the time. Who knows?
Oh, that's nice.
That's a beautiful putt.
Very nice.
I was going to say to myself, this has to go in. Not even close. I'll take it. What's the weather like today, Andy?
It's dry, a little bit overcast with sun due to break out this afternoon. So it's about 18 and 19.
Are you
Or it
close to
will.
a place called Shropshire?
What about Shropshire?
Are you close to it?
Well, that's where I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
We had a commercial in Australia. And the guy was from Shropshire.
All right.
It was a very bizarre commercial.
Was it?
Yeah, I've forgotten what it was for.
I don't remember that ad myself.
Really? Okay, I can't remember what it was for, but it was humorous.
Wow.
So I need to ask Andy, does that mean, like, every now and then I'll be listening to an English TV or something and I'll hear someone with exactly your accent and I think, that's someone from Durham, but it's actually someone from Shropshire. Is that right?
Yes. I don't speak with much of a northeast accent at all.
So this is not a Durham accent that I'm hearing.
Oh, good heavens, no. No. I obviously, having lived up here for 40 years, I retain, or I've developed certain forms of vernacular which are very common in the northeast.
Yeah.
But of course, I say these expressions with a different regional accent, so people in the northeast find it quite funny when they hear me speaking YI man type of thing, whereas it's totally different for people who live in the northeast.
Yeah, funny thing. It's strange because in Australia, because we're such a new country, there was always pretty good transportation from the start, or not far from the start. So there's not that much difference between the various states. Like for example, New South Wales people, they might say castle, and South Australian people, they'll say castle. But other than that, there's not a great deal of difference. Northern Queensland, they've got a much more broad, twangy sort of accent. But there's not much in it.
No, I there's no way I would be able to place different regional accents from Australia at all.
Well, and why should you be able to? I can't do that in England either. All I know is when I hear someone that's got the same as you.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know.
I mean, Scottish people are distinct.
Yes.
Generally. Welsh people are distinct. Irish people are distinct.
Yeah.
But within England, there are a lot of, if you like, dialects and language variations.
Yeah. Well, the famous one.
Have you
Cockney is the most famous one. We all know.
Have you ever seen Peaky Blinders?
No.
Oh, you never seen Peaky Blinders?
No, I think it's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that is set in. That's set in industrial Birmingham.
Yeah.
And the Birmingham accent is a horrible accent, really. But you'll certainly notice, wow, that's different, and it is.
Birmingham. So where do Scousers come from, Andy?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. So are they like lower class?
It's not necessarily lower class, but the Liverpool people speak with a Scouse accent.
So that's not an insult to call someone a Scouser.
No, it's
Oh,
just that they have been born or are living in Liverpool.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do some homework and watch an episode or two of Peaky Blinders. Now that I can access my TV folder, I'll download an episode.
Oh, good job that didn't plug. I tell you what, this is a real struggle for me today. I'm having to scramble virtually every hole. It's
You're not the only one.
Nice. Oh, yep.
Yeah, lovely. I can't imagine what this would be like set up brutally. 80 could win. Oh.
Well, the other thing is we're not even playing off the very back tees either.
No.
Well, that's a great shot.
Good work, Dave.
Was that plugged?
Was.
Yeah. Talking about accents, I mean, there's so much regional accents within England. I mean, a Yorkshire accent is very noticeable. A Devon and Cornwall accent is very noticeable. A West Country accent near Bristol, that's very noticeable.
Yeah. And this is all because your country is so old. Traveling between those regions was so difficult. Everyone just gets their own local accent, I guess.
Yeah.
Give it long enough, and you're like India, where there's 200 languages because
you
travel from town to town. And what's Dave's accent? Parkle.
He's not Cockney, but it's a southern accent.
Southern England or southern London or?
No, you can tell he comes from the south, but it's not a heavy Cockney accent. It's a lighter sort of version of Cockney.
Well, so did you just imply that the further south you go, the more Cockney it is?
It's hard to say, Dave, because I haven't really lived in anywhere down the south. But I guess with Parkle, there are some dramas sort of set in EastEnders. Well, I mean, they talk bloody awful Cockney, and it sounds really working class, whereas Dave's sort of accent is, you can tell he comes from the London area, but you can tell he's a little bit more sophisticated than the people who appear on the soaps.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot more sophisticated.
Yeah, I didn't find, I couldn't really hear much Cockney in his accent the only time I ever spoke to him in Skype. And is there a show set in Shropshire where everyone has your accent?
I can't say I've ever noticed any series. It's a bit of a backwater.
They didn't say that on Escape to the Country.
Yeah, well, when I say it's a bit of a backwater, I mean it in a nice sense. It hasn't got the really large population centres that most counties have.
Yep.
It is the largest inland county in England, and allied to that, there's only couple of really major towns in it.
So it's genuine country.
Yeah, there's a lot of good countryside in it. Oh,
Good
God.
shot, by the way, Dave.
Thanks. It was a miss hit. I aimed 50 yards to the right.
Yeah. Oh, God. Another thing about this bloody course is the percentage hit loss.
Yeah, it's huge. You're looking at probably a 195 club there or something.
It's another missed green.
But not a bad spot to be.
Ah, is that gone?
Will it go on? You're probably best off the green. I like this bounce check.
Is it? It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Very good, in fact.
Oh.
Right. Not bad. How have your numbers been the last week? We haven't really. You've really got to go digging for what's happening in Australia with COVID.
Pretty good. We just had 2 cases today that were both linked to current cases, and those people were already quarantined based on the link, and 4 new hotel cases, but that doesn't matter. They're already in lockdown.
But they locked down a whole apartment complex today as well.
Yeah, in South Bank, yeah. One person had it, but there's about 80 apartments, so they're all locked down.
Yeah, but one person who had it passed it on to his neighbour.
Yeah.
As well.
So. I bet they're really happy about that.
Yeah, well. But overall, they're still talking about lifting the restrictions a bit more this Thursday.
Because once again, we're trying to eliminate it. You know, they don't want it in the community at all.
Yeah, they wanted to eradicate it completely. But until they get a bloody, some centre in the middle of nowhere, instead of busing people into the middle of the city, which is where they're still taking all the overseas travellers, it seems stupid. I don't know why they're doing it. But the worst thing for my family is that right now, no one can visit anyone in an aged care facility at all. So if we put mum into her aged care on July 1 and no one can visit, it means we basically drop her at the door, and then she doesn't get any visits for who knows how many weeks. That'll be traumatic for her. So if they lift the restrictions this week, which they might, we might put her in a week and a half early, because we can go visit. We'll get 7 visits in 7 days, and even if they lock it down further the next week, at least that eases the trauma for her.
Yeah.
It might be a really quick thing. We're just going to go bang. If the visits are a possibility, we're just going to do that. So I hate the thought of just dropping her off and leaving her.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter anyway, Dave. It's not possible to get there in 2.
No.
Well, not with your shot anyway.
I'll take that as a
Yeah.
backhanded insult.
In the way it was intended.
That's got. Oh, it might run out of fairway, Dave.
Yep. Oh.
Well, a bit to the right.
Yeah, that's just what I'm.
Yep. Andy sees the shot. Can he
Can
do
see
it?
the shot. I haven't been able to execute any drives today. I don't think that's going to be it either.
Might. It might. It will.
It's-
Perfect.
I took just enough off it.
Yep. You couldn't have gone down there and
I'm in.
placed it even.
I'm in. News flash. I am in range.
Advantage. Advantage.
Problem is, where am I going to cart the next shot? It's probably the only shot I've played. Oh, that looks pretty decent.
Take that. Be a super flop range from there.
Yep, that's pretty decent.
No, I'm not.
Two, 5, 4. Oh,
I tell you what, if that had been online, oh,
It still would have been short, but only just.
Yeah.
actually, Dave, you were fortunate you didn't land up in those bushes. Oh, you can't. Oh,
That's
yeah.
well, be a fun putt.
yeah.
It's an interesting little pitch. Now it's an interesting little putt.
Oh, this is a interesting little shot as well. 49-22. Ah, no. Didn't want a full shot. Go on. That'll do.
Yep. It's nice.
Very nice.
Is it? Good pace.
Should be enough.
It's so annoying when you know you've missed after 6 feet.
That was even better pace. Finally.
Yes.
Well, I think my putts per hole stat must be pretty good today. Mind you, I think everybody's putt per hole stat will be good. The putt per green stat will be very ordinary. 4, 6. Well, that's not too bad. It's another green. One of the few that I've hit.
And middle of it as well.
Not close, but
After Dave's hit, I'm going to ask a question of Andy. That's the best of them.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's true. Oh. So did you hit the 146 club, Andy? That was my question.
it was my club.
Yeah, so was mine. I think it got a bit of extra distance because I pulled it. I'm not sure.
And I hit the 134 if you didn't already guess.
I had guessed that. Another serviceable super flop.
Yep.
Should do the job. Like this super chip should do the job.
Well, that's close. Oh!
Yep.
It did do the job.
Oh, that puts the cat among the pigeons again. Okay. All right. Oh,
It's good.
just
Oh my God. That's so harsh.
I think if it had hit middle, it might have dropped.
Yeah, the pace really was the challenge. But nice putt all the same. You know what? I like the colour of the greens for the little circle that he's got more than the actual greens.
Hmm.
It was all that colour.
I mean, the graduation and the subtle differences in the textures on the tee box here as well.
Oh, it's a masterclass in design, no doubt about it. That's not where I aimed. Shit, there's wood out there, woody bushes. Don't.
You might, well, I think you might have been
I think I might have been lucky
a little bit.
or a lot.
Oh, that could be the first really straight one of it for a while. Oh, don't you go in that. Go in that little gap. Go in that little gap.
It's perfect.
Yeah, lovely.
And that looks pretty decent as well, Dave.
No, it'll work.
It is. It's going to work. He's gone full Uncle Dave and hit the 3-wood there.
No, it's the driver.
Wow. Mind you, I probably had a better breeze than I was hitting. I can't
Yeah, it
believe that.
Must have been
Head.
a breeze thing. Was too much difference.
No, come on. Fuck. What the hell?
Been happening a lot tonight, Dave. You've been leaving them all a club short. 20% power loss.
I know.
The
It's
9 iron. 30% with the 5 iron, which I think is the right club. Going with it. Ridiculous.
time to go for the jugular on 34. Oh.
I like how on this hole it has the shot marker on the green.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
It's as close as I've been able to put it all night on. Oh.
Not as flat as I would have liked.
Oh.
He had a crack.
Fuck. That didn't end up where I wanted it.
A bigger crack. Nasty. Oh, man.
Right, well, this is a...
Wasn't much of an adjustment.
It wasn't, because there wasn't much adjustment. It was right edge.
Lovely.
Far out.
Not good. Not good, Dave. Not your best work.
Who?
Right, well, this is a nice, easy little hole to... Oh, that's a good one. Right in the mayor's office, that one.
He's getting his driving together at the right time.
And his approaches.
Mm.
And his putts.
you've gone off.
Just stay out of that woody bush. I'm happy. I would have liked the fairway, but
Good.
Is it?
That's
I can't tell. The ball's suspended in the air about 30 yards off
No.
the tee box.
well,
Yeah,
you'll be happy when you see it. Trust me.
Not good.
160 yards out. And you've got the better of the two lines between you and I.
Well, I've got 30% power loss with the 195 club, so that's not in play. 17% with 230 and 25% with 250.
Wow.
I think I'm going to go with the 5-wood.
Line is good.
Pound.
But... Oh.
Tell you what, that would have been that you would have got the
Patra
not
shot
the
of it.
disgrace call, but that would have been the shot of either a madman or a genius.
A bit of
bounce
both, Andy.
Yeah. 155. 55. This is one of those shots, if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up plugging in the bloody bunker. So, and now the bloody wind's helping me. That's not too bad, I don't think. Yeah. Well, you've got a nice putt ahead of you, Dave.
Oh, no. Get off.
That is, even though it's not far, it's horrible.
It's a shocker. It's going to be.
Wow.
I'm going to.
Luck with that.
Oh, well. Shot.
Oh!
It was never going to miss. Unbelievable. Fantastic.
Oh, come on, fucking girl. Actually, the pace in the end was good, but
Yeah.
Now you've strategically left it under the hole, though. There is that.
yes.
Oh, I reckon I had that line. Yep.
Okay, here's another par 5.
Distance. Oh, that's in range for sure.
It is now.
can't put a foot wrong.
Yeah, all of a sudden the driving's gone just a little bit straighter, and that's what you need on this course.
Yeah. Because you can't afford, you need check on the greens, or at least knowing what the ball's going to do. Would be right.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Down that hill.
You beast. Yeah, it's funny when you call somebody you beast. It's sort of, you actually, I always sort of take it as a bit of a compliment.
Well,
If somebody called me a beast.
You might as well.
It shouldn't be, but it does.
In golf, it is.
Yeah. Hit a beast of a drive. I think another thing this bloody chap's done is he's got greens which have got either often they're elevated up, so you can't just bump them in.
No. Yeah. It's always difficult. You have to hit like the last foot of the shoulder so it bounds forward. Anything shorter and it doesn't make it. I'm just going to give it the full shot in and see what happens. Except I'm going to do it with maximum. Oh, it's one of those super draw shots. Okay, do that. Or do I just hit a 5 as it is? Tough call.
Pretty good.
It is magnificent.
Oh.
Did you take the 3-wood there, Dave?
5.
All right.
I was just watching the wind.
May I say, you hit that 5-wood like an absolute beast.
Thanks, Andy.
I thought you'd like that. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I was always going to check and be nice.
9 feet. Stop.
It's got a hefty break for about a third of the putt. The rest of the time, nothing. Oh, I got excited. Oh,
You
no.
did get excited.
Oh, that's more than excited, Dave.
Yeah,
You,
a different term needs to come into play.
yeah, well, I've got the term. You're not going to like it.
Go on, hit me.
Well, I was going to say, I called you a beast before. Now I'm going to call you a clumsy beast.
I was going to say you went off like a frog in a sock, but
Fucking I think that's a saying.
I haven't heard that one. Never heard that one.
no, that's an Aussie saying.
A frog in a sock. Love it.
Turn.
Yes. Yes.
God.
Nice, David.
Okay. Right. It's another one.
It's looking decidedly like an across the pond win tonight.
Mailman has asserted his authority. It's not over yet.
No, it's not a
It's definitely
Maybe.
not, but it's looking likely. 2 holes to go.
11:52. Should be okay. Is it another one?
Look how casually you described an O baby. It should be okay.
If it's the right club, it's right on it.
Beautiful line. In the full. Oh.
Damn it.
I know in links I did see hole-in-ones on par threes where the ball went in on the full. I've never seen it in this game. Well, I'm certain everyone's hitting the 146 club here. It must be. Must be. Get it right. That wind to drop. Come on. That'll do.
It's looking a bit long, maybe. Yeah.
I think we all hit the same club.
Yeah, I hit 9 as well.
I've got to force things here. I'm going to putt it no matter what.
It's in. Good force.
Very nice.
Oh.
Come on!
Yeah, trouble is, I have a feeling Andy's is even easier than our two were, Dave.
Yes.
Just a little bit uphill, right to left.
It was.
No, left it in the right spot, Andy.
Can't remember what this last hole is about. Well, it's down the middle again.
He is down the middle. Only question is, have you started secretly waving to the crowd, Andy?
No. But having said that, I think you need to do something special here, Dave.
Well, clearly I have to eagle the hole and then hope something disastrous happens, but I don't think that's going to happen. Crap, it's not going to happen.
No.
My first hand grenade of the night. Get out of that woody stuff. Okay, thank you.
Good.
Yep.
Hmm.
This one's going to be short. A little bit more wind. Not less.
Tells me you've hit the 120 club.
Oh!
That's the story of your night, Dave. The
And look
number
at
of times you just come up short on your approaches.
so close. And this shot is so interesting. It's oh, hit something.
You've hit the wood.
You've hit some timber.
It was with a pitching wedge. I couldn't have lofted it anymore.
Okay.
Oh, this is just playing into the mailman's hands.
Well,
Good done,
I
Dave.
hope so.
No.
Looks pretty good. It is good.
It'll be perfect.
Oh, my.
Oh
Oh,
no! Unlucky. Here's our chance, Dave.
Yep. If he takes 4 to get up and down from there, we're a chance.
Go in.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, you tried.
I did try. I tried to put it in. It's a diabolical pin.
It is a diabolical pin. 32 4 feet.
That's how to play it.
Yeah, good work.
Now you can, it doesn't even have to be secret, Andy. You can just start waving.
Okay, I'm secretly waving.
Yeah, wave to Carol, wave to Bella. Take the glory.
Oh,
that
Oh,
Just
come
sums it up.
on.
sums up your night, Dave.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, you poor bugger. Oh, you've I think my scores flattered me, and I think your scores flattered you in the other direction.
Oh, come on, Dave.
Of course, I pull them out on my backside. It's no problem for me.
Was that a par?
It was.
That's it.
Well done, Andy.
Great work.
Very nice win.
And now
That is one tough course. Look
isn't
at
it?
9. No wonder he won. Look at that. 31.
Yes, that was
Great
quite
work.
special.
And yet the front 9, there was nothing in it, and you had the worst front 9. Yeah, great fight back. Dave was solid, 36-36.
Yeah.
None of them are bad scores. You're back 9, that's amazing. 5 under. Wow.
On that
On this
course,
course.
sensational work.
Oh, impressive. We've got some stat. So give me some stat changes tonight, maybe.